am Dustin Hanson with Graywhale Entertainment.
And I'm Zane with Graywhale and the Salt Pop Media site.
This is the Graywhale Entertainment update for the release day of 8/27/2013. I got a bunch of stuff to go through. We were going to go fast because we are late doing this video, so you guys don't get to see behind the scenes, but we're going fast.
All right.
First thing out, I want to talk about is Belle and Sebastian have a new album. Technically not a new album. It is a collection of rarities and non-album tracks from the last decade. It comes in this beautiful 2 LP, 180 gram set, also on CD. Belle and Sebastian just played here recently with the Twilight Concert Series, and this is something new for the fans, so come pick this up. Also out today, or tomorrow, whenever you see this video, Franz Ferdinand's new album. They've been on like a 5-year hiatus, decided to come back and kind of, the first half of this record sounds a lot like their other stuff. They're establishing that, hey, we're Franz Ferdinand, remember us, you liked us, and this is how we sound. It's called Right Thoughts, Right Words, Right Actions. We have a bunch of free stuff when you purchase this. What was there? Stickers?
Free bags, free coasters.
Oh yeah, there's a tote bag. I didn't get to show you because we did this late, but there's a pink tote bag. It's awesome, yeah. My favorite thing. And it's on CD as well.
Cool. I'm going to run through a couple metal things and then some hip-hop and soul releases. First up is a brand new Avenged Sevenfold album. This is Hail to the King. This does not have... There's a whole thing with Dream Theater, Mike Portnoy leaving Dream Theater to go drum for Avenged Sevenfold, and then he was only on for one album, and this is back to like just a normal lineup. But anyway, this is their brand new album. There are 3 versions of this. There's the LP that actually has completely different artwork, and then there's the CD that has quite boring artwork. But there's the regular version of this, and then there's the deluxe version. The deluxe version has a 4-color booklet, 2 collectible Deathbat coin art coasters, and an art card with a digital download of the bonus track St. James. So for not much of a price difference, you get a nice digipack package and a whole bunch of extras for this. So if you're a Avenged Sevenfold fan, come pick this up. The LP actually comes, it's a 2-disc set and also has a digital download card in it. So also out, probably a little bit of crossover with Avenged Sevenfold fans, the new DevilDriver album. It's called Winter Kills, and yeah, there's not much else to say. This is on Napalm, who we talked about before. Napalm Records, not Nuclear Blast, but Napalm. And yeah, so this is really also nice vinyl package. It's on CD.
There's a special edition CD that has 2 bonus tracks as well that we have.
And then another metal release to talk about on Candlelight is Shade Empire. The album is Omega Arcane. Shade Empire would fit in nicely with fans of like Dimmu Borgir. It's like symphonic black metal, but it has like an electronic and industrial influence mixed into it as well. So it's got kind of a different sound, and a lot of people really like this band a lot. It's been a little while since their last album. This has its American release today. So. And then there's a Big D and the Kids Table release.
2 of them.
2 of them.
Reissues.
One is Stroll and one is Stomp. Say these are reissues?
Yep.
Right. So Big D and the Kids Table is like punk ska.
I don't go as far as calling them ska, but yeah.
Not ska, but don't they use horns?
Sometimes.
So anyway, if you're a fan, these are being reissued and made easily available.
Yeah, they haven't been available for years, so yeah. That's cool.
So now I actually have a lot more stuff to talk about as far as hip-hop and soul and R&B go. So I'm going to run through a lot of these pretty quick. There's a new Black Joe Lewis. It's called Electric Slave. This is kind of a mix of rock and roll and soul.
Little less horns and soul, little more electric guitar. It's like if Hendrix did a played guitar on a good singing Black Joe Lewis record. That's kind of what that sounds like.
For fans, maybe the heavy?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah, it's real cool.
Let's check that out. The new album from AlunaGeorge, Body Music. I don't know a whole lot about AlunaGeorge, but I've seen her name around in a lot of different things. So
it's on new big thing on Vagrant. She's good. She's got a really cool voice. Check her out. YouTube her a little bit, and you can decide how much you like it.
Brand new album from Goodie Mob. It's called Age Against the Machine. Goodie Mob is the group that had CeeLo Green before CeeLo went on his solo career and became a mega star and a judge on singing talent shows, and
he's on this record.
All kinds of different things. He's on this record. He's back with his old group, and it's really cool stuff. It's a mix of rap and it's primarily rap, but rap and soul and stuff.
And then we actually, with that Goodie Mob, we've been selling a 7-inch single for $3 that you get $3 off with that. So you can get the limited edition 7-inch and then immediately use the coupon on that album.
For strange music fans, we've got a brand new album from Krizz Kaliko, Son of Sam. Not much else to say. It's just a brand new album from him. So usually Tech 9 fans and strange music fans, they kind of go for everything that's on.
And Tech 9 has a song with him called Scars that's been being played around on this one, and that's on this. So
yeah, so check that out. New album from Juicy J. This features Lil Wayne, 2 Chainz, Young Jeezy, Trey Songz, Wale, Chris Brown, A$AP Rocky, Justin Timberlake. Just another giant hip-hop soul.
One Juicy J's
so.
from 3-6 Mafia. He's the guy that makes Dave England eat the horse turd in Jackass 2 or 3.
There you go. Also, Big Sean presents Hall of Fame. This also features Lil Wayne, Nicki Minaj, Nas, Kid Cudi, all kinds of different people. So, so if you're into the rap and soul and R&B stuff, you can see there's tons and tons of stuff coming out this week to come check out. And
it's your day.
And then one more thing for the indie hip hop crowd. This is new Oh No versus Now Again 2. He's remixing Now Again's catalog, which is all. I mean, it runs the gamut from American soul, funk and jazz to Iranian folk and zombie and hard rock. He is the little brother of Madlib, I believe is what Dave told me. So he's got good family credentials, and there's a reason you should check him out. Oh No's already had a career. It's great, so you should check him out anyway, but this is another cool remix album.
For you hip-hop fans that like acoustic rock, there's this guy who used to be in a band called House of Pain. His name is Everlast. Everlast has a new album out called Life Acoustic, and he's kind of dressed like...
It's a little play on Life Aquatic.
Yeah, it looks like Steve Zissou a little bit, except he's Everlasty. Just so you guys know, there is a version of Jump Around on this, and it's acoustic, so there you go. Ellie Goulding is re-releasing Halcyon Days as a deluxe edition. It features an entire new disc of remixes, bonus tracks.
I think it's like 10 new songs.
Yeah, it's basically an entire new disc. It has the full regular album with the light single version and then a whole nother disc of stuff. So if you picked it up before and you want the extra stuff, here's your chance. If not, you can get it all at once now.
It was a good pop album when it first came out, and so it's definitely worth picking up now with all this extra content.
Puscifer has a new record. It's not technically a remixes record. It's called All Remixed Up. It's based off the last one, I remember what it was called, the Parole one, whatever with the Pro title.
Conditions of My Parole.
Thank you, that one. This is all remixed versions of that. It has Maynard on the front being funny in drag.
Yeah, I did a gender swap from the original cover. It's kind of the typical thing with Puscifer is he does an album, then does a remix album, does like an EP, some other weird things, then does an album and then a remix album. So this is the remix album for the last one.
So come in quick. We don't have a lot of these, and we won't be able to get it back very easy. So if you're a fan, you'll need it quickly. The Dodos have a new record, indie band. It's on polyvinyl, kind of really Brit rocky, shimmery, really good album. This one's called Carrier. We have that on vinyl as well. Lumerians on Partisan Records. They have a new album called The High Frontier. The last Lumerians we liked a lot. Haven't had a chance to listen to this one yet, but
from what I've read, it's kind of a mixture like krautrock and psych stuff and spacey, and it's really, really interesting and really cool to listen to, down-tempo and chill. So
there you go.
Check it out.
This is an artist named King Krule, spelled Krule. Album's called 6 Feet Beneath the Moon. It's a really interesting record. It's getting a lot of publicity. He's 19 years old, a little British, redheaded guy. His voice does not match his body or his picture at all. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. It's just really surprising to hear his voice. It's a mix of, I would say, R&B, indie rock, electronic, strong vocal stuff, slight hip-hoppy. I mean, someone said hip-hop to me today, and I don't feel hip-hop with it. I feel more, doesn't have, you know, driving hip-hop lyrics or anything like that. It's more like an indie record mixed with an electronic record mixed with a soul and R&B record. Pretty cool for a 19-year-old to put something out like this on True Panther Sounds. So come check this out. It's a very cool record. Kind of interesting, I guess is the best way to put it. Austin Lucas on New West has a new record. If you're an Austin Lucas fan, I don't have to say anything more. Come pick up. It's called Stay Reckless. Come pick this up. A record I've been really enjoying over the last week is Robbie Fulks. It's on Bloodshot. It's called Gone Away Backwards or Backward. This record's amazing. I like the country sound. It has a really cool country rock sound, outlaw country sound, but also more of a standard country, twang. Very, very good. Robbie Fulks. The Rides have a new album. If you don't know who the rides are, don't be worried because most people don't. It's Steven Stills with Kenny Wayne Shepherd and Barry Goldberg. So basically it's a new Kenny Wayne Shepherd record and he's playing with Steven Stills. If you don't know who Steven Stills is, I'm sorry. I don't know how to explain it to you. Crosby, Stills, and Nash.
For fans of the blues, American blues.
Yeah, if you're a Kenny Wayne Shepherd fan, you need it. If you're a fan of any of that kind of stuff, that's for you. And then Bob Dylan has released a new, the next volume in the Bootleg series, Volume 10, another self-portrait. 2 discs, lots of stuff, great collector book. This also comes on a 4 LP box set, which is really nice if you've been collecting them all. I just wanted to make a note, when you first look at that picture, it's a self-portrait apparently, but I just saw Ryan Gosling instantly when I saw it. That's the first thing I thought when I read it. I was like, oh, Ryan Gosling. Nope, Bob Dylan. So anyway, Bob Dylan's self-portraits, he thinks he looks like the future version of Ryan Gosling before he was born. But pick this up if you collect these. These are all really, really good. They're, the deep tracks and the live stuff and the rare studio demos and things are really, really cool. Do you have any more you want to talk about? Okay. Ministry is releasing Enjoy the Quiet Live on a 2-disc CD DVD box set. Actually, it looks like 4 discs. This thing's a monster. And then on Blu-ray separately as well. This is live from the Wacken Festival in 2006, or 2012, excuse me. And then it has a bonus. This one has a bonus show from 2006. And it has an audio CD version of it, which this does too. Yep. So, Ministry fans.
This is apparently their last live recorded performance that they're ever going to do. So, so if you're a fan, pick this up.
Rolling Stones, Stoned in Exile. It's a documentary slash, in-depth behind the scenes of the recording of Exile on Main Street. Very, very cool. Got a bunch of extras on it, extended interviews and stuff. It's definitely worth watching if you're a Stones fan. Just Blu-ray release, which is really cool. So it has the higher audio, the 5.1 audio on it. So that's it for that stuff. We'll go into movies real fast. The Great Gatsby, starring Leonardo DiCaprio, Carey Mulligan, Tobey Maguire.
It's by Baz Luhrmann, who also directed Moulin Rouge and the remake of Romeo and Juliet with Leonardo DiCaprio in it. So really crazy visually. It's got a contemporary soundtrack with modern artists, even though the movie's set in the 20s, 30s. So I know it polarized a lot of people. Some people really liked it visually, and and enjoyed it. A lot of people said that it was a real bad adaptation of the book. It was too CGI'd and too fake looking. So I guess watch it yourself and decide for yourself, because you might really enjoy this.
Pain and Gain, Michael Bay's weightlifter, bodybuilder, robbery, thief movie.
Yeah, 2 bodybuilders become criminals.
Goodfellas on steroids is what I've heard it been called, which makes total sense.
Starring The Rock and How's Your Mother, Mark Wahlberg. So.
How's Your Mother? A Blu-ray re-release for Disney, The Many Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which is the original Winnie the Pooh movie that I remember as a kid, and many people come in and ask if we have Winnie the Pooh, and you give them one of them, and it's never the right one because this was never released on Blu-ray, and it's been out in the vault for so long. Now back out for you. So continuing the constant release of good, Robin Hood came out last week. Jungle Book comes out next month. Now you have Winnie the Pooh, which is kind of that's my childhood wheelhouse. All that stuff because it was all right around there. And then a couple TV releases on Blu-ray and DVD both. Walking Dead Season 3. You can see the governor's creepy office in high def at home without having to watch it on TV, and Sons of Anarchy Season 5 for you FX Shakespearean biker fans.
So the new season of Walking Dead starts October 13th, so this is out just in time for you to watch it over the next month and a half.
And I think the new seasons of Sons of Anarchy starts right before that.
They usually release these just before the new season's about to start, so you can get nice and caught up and you can pick these up. And of course, they come with tons and tons of featurettes and making of things and commentaries and deleted scenes, so it's worth picking these up because you're going to get more than you would just from streaming them on TV, or watching them on TV or streaming them online, so totally worth it.
Cool. Well, that's everything for release-wise today. Come in to any of the stores, talk to the employees. They can give you the release schedule for the next couple months. We can take a look at what we've got. You can kind of prep yourself for these videos, even to see if we missed things that you loved, and you can give us comments and tell us that we missed it. Also, I want to make note that this Saturday, what's the date? The 31st, at our Bountiful location from noon to 4, we'll be doing our Killer Whale Customer Appreciation Barbecue. We've done a couple already. This is the 3rd one. So we'll be there, bright-eyed and bushy-tailed, making hamburgers and hot dogs and free food for you guys. So
yeah, free food and discounts for Killer Whale members, and if you refer a friend, you get $5 extra credit on the spot. So it's worth bringing you and all of your friends or your family and coming and having a good time on Graywhale. So
yeah, noon to 4 at the Bountiful location.
And also remember, you can get your Twilight concert tickets from Graywhale. We've sold some of the biggest shows we've ever sold over the last couple weeks, and there's just 2 left in the summer. There's Empire of the Sun with Alpine opening and MGMT with Foxygen opening. So come get your tickets early, please. We've had these huge runs on the day of the show, and it doesn't end well for people who want to go to the show. So come get your tickets now. They're only $5.75, and then you don't have to worry about it. And you can use your ticket stub as a coupon at any Graywhale location until the end of September. So
follow Graywhale on Instagram and Twitter at Graywhale SLC, as well as our Facebook page, which is Graywhale, Facebook/Graywhale.com, blah, blah, blah.
Yep.
You can find us.
And remember to go to saltpop.net for all the updates on our podcasts, video streams, reviews, all kinds of different things. So go to us there and find us on Facebook as well at facebook.com/saltpopofficial.
Cool. We have some more notes. We'll have a next video next week. We'll talk about our Comic-Con extravaganza and a bunch of fun stuff. So stay tuned and watch the videos. And remember, don't be a dick and shop local.